Yeah.
No, they get to watch us do that too.
All right.
I'll do that at the end of this one. All right, I'm just asking.
Let's roll, baby.
All right.
Let's
Guess
do-
what, everyone? Welcome once again to We're on a Quest! Alright, so we're going to go on an adventure today. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing great.
We're going to continue our adventure today, is what we're going to do.
We are continuing
We're
our
gonna-
adventure.
We
today.
have a very important mission.
We're going to kick some hiney.
But maybe we should do a recap.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do a recap
Yeah,
in just a
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
So on our last adventure, or on our last chapter of We're on a Quest, our heroes entered the town of Raphael, and they found a little tavern that allowed them to get some answers of what they needed to know. They found a mysterious person wafting in the wind. We also found an evil person wafting in the wind. Lots of windy people.
Lots of wafting going
Lots
on.
of wafty, windy people. But then, when a mysterious figure shows up, we don't know where they went or what their plans are, but we do know that Wiggy is now gone, and we are not happy about that. So we have recently opened the back door to this tavern, and we are going to continue our way to We're on a Quest to find... We'll see.
None of that made a sentence, but okay.
Okay.
We have to go to get... We're on a quest to find our way to We'll See.
That's it.
We leveled up at the end of the last one.
Yes,
That
you
was
did.
cool.
Actually, you guys leveled up your characters. Everyone is currently at level 3. We have gained new abilities. We have begun the journey of mastering our characters, which is pretty cool. So you guys are no longer pages. So congratulations.
We now have archetypes.
Yes. You guys
Really
are
excited here.
evolving. So if you guys would like to give a little recap on what you've added to your characters, don't give a full synopsis, but just kind of a little quick brush if you'd like to.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, who are you?
I'm Dench and Mooney. I was a level 2 barbarian. Now I'm a level 3 barbarian.
Barbarian!
Oh.
Barbarian. That works.
there we
There
go.
it is.
There
You
you go.
have the so you've
I don't know, I
chosen,
kind of like Barbarian,
yeah,
too.
you've chosen the tribal.
Yes.
Yes.
We went the way of the beast, or a path of the beast, or something like that.
Well, you have your spirit animal, but
Yeah.
there's the berserker
Yeah.
one and there's the tribe
Yeah.
one.
I,
so.
I basically chose I want to have a spirit beast, so I chose the bear, which now lets me rage 3 times per long rest.
Yep.
I take less, like basically half damage when I'm raging against physical attacks, and I can sense beasts.
That's true.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Sense.
So that's what I can do.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
I am Mooney Crabwaters. I'm a level 3 rogue now. What that means is I now have a thief archetype. For that means I have fast hands, which gives me on cunning action, which is the cunning action is I can dash, disengage, or hide after every attack. Now I can do dexterity checks such as sleight of hand with cunning action. Also, I have second story work, which means climbing doesn't cost extra movement anymore, so I can climb as fast as I can run.
You can climb up me so fast.
Yep.
now.
Do it.
You can climb as fast as you can run, and I have running jump, which means I can cover a distance, or the distance covered increases by my dexterity modifier.
Excellent.
So if I want to jump that 2 feet, my dexterity modifier is now 5 extra feet.
Right.
So,
So, in terms of any abilities that are involved in combat and non-combat, before you use anything like that, don't assume I know you're using it.
yeah, we got to call it.
You got to call it, make an announcement so we know what's going on.
It also helps chat.
It also helps chat. It also helps our viewers at home. It's a big help.
Is that it's a new rule that you have to animate it up when you call it running jump attack.
Yeah, running, jump, attack.
Turn into an actual bear.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. Anywho, so our friend Mr. Tim.
I am Buntain Pastorius, the Wizard Lizard. I am a level 3 Dragonborn Sorcerer. And my new abilities are I gained another sorcery point. I am now up to 3 sorcery points. I opened up a spell slot for a level 2 spell, which I forgot to claim last time, so I'll just pretend that I'm keeping that spell in my back pocket for this this session. I also gained an ability called Meta Magic, which allows me to supplement my spells with some extra conditions using those sorcery points. And I got 2 of those, and the ones I chose were Subtle Spell,
Okay.
which means that I can cast without anyone seeing. Basically, it's
Right.
it's silently.
You can keep it. Yeah, keep it.
I don't have to mumble any incantations. I can.
You're
say
shooting
them in
under
my
the
head.
table.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then distance spell, also for 1 point, which means I can cast a spell for double the range.
You can snipe.
Yeah.
Right.
And if it
So
and,
handy.
and it also said that if it was a spell that you had to touch someone for, then that also made it so that spell could also be cast at a distance too.
Right.
Like if it was a touching spell.
I forgot.
So I could mend things from a distance.
Yeah.
I forgot also, I gained a language proficiency. I can now talk to animals.
Wonderful. I mean, there's still
Change your name to Eliza Thornberry already.
Yeah, you still need to make that as a succession kind of thing. I mean, not like it's like, oh, you failed, but it's more like, can you understand every kind of creature? Yeah. Awesome.
Talk to so
Eliza
much stuff.
Thockberry.
Is there actually, I might need a really quick pencil.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. So let's go with our quest. All right, so you have now opened the door of the back alley. Again, we just left the tavern. We've just met a lot of interesting characters on our journey. Now we are going to the back alley where the door has been opened, and we know someone went through there.
Ooh, spooky.
There you go.
Okay. So this is, looking at our map here, this is like, there's no like intersection that we can see so far. It's just...
You can just see that the corners going around itself.
What
is that
the,
a person?
What is the green
in front of us?
circle?
No. Okay. So what I'm using right now is I'm actually going to make some kind of symbol if it's a person, probably a diamond if it's a person for
Okay.
green, just to give you a heads up. Right there, it's basically all you're seeing in the distance is like a big giant trash can.
Okay.
So right now you're looking at this kind of like old brick. There's like moss all over it. It's kind of like dirt, a little bit grimy, but it's a back alley going its way away from the bar.
I want to roll perception.
You want to roll for a perception?
Yeah.
So take a look at your surroundings.
13.
Okay, so you see bricks kind of like out of place, almost like it was kind of built hastily. You know what I mean? Not the tavern itself. The tavern looks a little bit nicer, but on this side, this wall, they kind of like jut out a little bit. Some of them are a little like wonky. You notice that your surroundings seem almost kind of like there's like little burrowed holes, maybe something like living in there. You don't know. You know what I mean? So you see like maybe like 4 or 5 holes in the wall, and you just see kind of caked in like dirt all over the ground. So it's kind of like a a dirty area.
Yeah, it's a dirty alley.
Yeah.
I want to search the garbage can.
Okay, so you want to run up and search the garbage
I
can?
wanna stick my hand in it.
Okay, so you
Actually, I want to run to the garbage can, look in it, roll perception in it, instead of just shoving my hand in it.
Okay, so you want to run up to the garbage can.
Yeah.
Just to verify your move.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you run up to the garbage can, I need you to let's see.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative.
We have to fight
fight in the
Groucho.
garbage can.
Yeah.
Let's
Or
see.
Oscar the Grouch, not Groucho.
I want you to roll an athletics check.
Oscar the Groucho. would
You
be
just
pretty
know
interesting.
that I'm not good at athletics.
You're all right.
12.
12? Okay. As you run, you immediately stop because out of nowhere, this really large, it's like this big lumpy looking spider just comes down, like huge. I'm saying like a big giant like beach ball looking spider. It comes down and it's maybe about 3-4 foot, like 4 feet high. And it's got like a face and then like a body.
Like a person face?
Kinda, yeah.
Ah.
But he's not like a human head. He'd be like, imagine if
He's
you were
like, hey.
and he just comes down and he just, what are you doing? Get out of here. Get out.
Is he actually saying that?
Yeah, that's what he's
Okay.
saying.
Oh,
He's
I understood
talking.
that because
Okay.
I understand animals.
Well, I understood that too because it was English.
Oh,
Sorry.
dang.
I
Did I learn
want
2 new languages?
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to look up at him and go. I'm just gonna look through the garbage can.
You say garbage
Yeah,
can?
yeah. It's like I was going over there.
No, it's mine. What are you doing? Come on. His eyes are darting around. He's really nervous. He seems like he's like really disoriented.
Why?
Are
What's
you
in it?
okay, buddy? You seem a
do
little on edge.
you want to come over to that area? Okay, because
Yeah.
you'd be yelling.
Okay, yeah. I guess I will walk up because now there's a giant spider in front of me.
I guess this is happening now.
Yeah, he's just.
This isn't even the weirdest thing that's happened so
Yeah.
far. So whatever.
See, if you're a little bit closer to him, you're getting a solid look at him. He looks a little frumpy. he's kind of got like a beer gut. He's just like, ugh. He seems like he's sweating a lot. Like, he's just like,
He has a wife beater on.
Yeah. But he's just also a spider.
Yeah.
oh,
Are you okay, buddy? You seem a little.
go away.
Well, we're just looking for our friend.
Oh.
Did you see a little troll run by here? Probably had a stick. Probably was doing something kind of crazy. He's probably hitting the walls with it or
I
something.
didn't see nobody. I didn't see nothing. Don't tell anybody you asked me a question.
You sure about that?
Why?
Uh,
Why would anyone care if we asked you a question?
because nobody's supposed to know I'm here.
Why not? Are you a criminal?
I didn't do anything. Get away from my trash can.
Well,
Why? What's in there?
Nothing. There's no trash can. There's
So
nothing.
you won't
I see the
mind?
trash can.
You won't mind. It's actually we're city inspectors.
What?
We're city inspectors. We inspect the garbage cans.
Sorry.
Are you keeping anything illegal in there, sir?
You're illegal. Don't look into it.
Are you lizard or are you? Duke?
I was about to say, I interject. I walk into the conversation dressed as the Duke, and I
Right.
say,
Okay.
"Well, hello, fellows. What's going on? Good Lord, what have you found?"
He doesn't want us to inspect the garbage can. He must be something. It must be something in there, Colonel. He's actually our supervisor today. He's our supervisor today, coming with us because I'm new. I'm new to the
Yep.
city inspection
Yes.
beat. This is Daryl.
Hi.
Daryl Trentbutt. He's kind of overseeing my training as well, and the colonel's kind of running by because we're
Yes.
actually kind of related.
I have a lot of practice when digging around trash.
He gets
I do
really
too.
nervous. He moves his hand like he's holding a comb, which he doesn't have. He's combing the only 12 hairs on his head, trying to make himself look nice.
So you won't mind if we just start? I'm just gonna. It's really routine stuff.
There's nothing to see here.
Honestly, if there's not like a dead body in there, like no one, it's not gonna matter. Even if you do have a dead body, if it's as long as it's someone no one cares about, it's fine.
Roll a deception. See if you
Okay,
can
I
trick
was
him.
waiting for that to happen.
Yeah.
You got a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, 20, unnatural 20.
Nice. Okay. So he freaks out and he says, well, he crouches down. He gets on all fours. Just,
All eight.
Four?
All
Or
eight.
Well, he's got like two main dominant hands, and he's got the other limbs that are kind of just like freaking out. So he gets on.
So it's basically like he has the butt of a spider and then like a torso of a person, kind of.
No, it's like he's got a spider body, and then he's got like a snowman, like snowman shape, but without like like instead of the 3 balls, it's like 2.
He squats down on 4. He does this with 2, and the other 2 do like this.
There you go. Yeah, he's doing the thing.
So he's kind of walking like the boss guy in Monsters Inc. with
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
the little crab legs.
the other hands are kind of just kind of like I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
The other 2 kind of support him up, and he kind of aims his butt at the wall. And, and he shoots a web. He just kind of
Ew.
poops a web, and then he grabs the trash can and he throws it into the web. And he just, see, there it is. That's all. That's it. Don't worry about it.
Why
Well,
did
I
you
mean,
do that?
Don't be so spiteful.
I want to get. I want to get out of your way. You can go ahead of me.
Well, I do need to inspect this garbage can, so I would like to use my second story work ability to climb up the wall to scurry up the wall to have a look in that there garbage can.
Okay. What I'll let you do is instead of being able to look at it while you're on the wall, I'll let you cut it down.
Okay, that'll
fair
work. I'll use
compromise?
my sword and kind of
Okay.
cut it down.
All right. So,
Sir, we are looking in this garbage can.
Hey,
he's
man,
starting around. He's really
I want
nervous.
to look at him just like, it's our job, man. That's what we gotta do.
I'm sorry.
Look, you do what you gotta
sorry,
do.
Sir. Don't tell anyone I was here.
It's fine, whatever.
not-
There's no
Up to
point
me.
in standing in the way of progress.
Can I go?
Just hold on,
hold
just a
on
second.
just a
We
moment.
might have some questions for you.
No,
it's really no big
don't
deal.
talk to
I would like to
me.
look in the garbage can.
Yeah, okay. You look in the garbage can and you find this like really thick, like almost like a bulletproof kind of case inside of it. It's like it's like a shoebox size.
Mhm.
But it's like very thick metal case.
So like kind of like a box.
Yeah,
Or like
it's like a strong box.
Okay. I would like to pick it up. Is it heavy?
Not really. It's like it kind of feels like you feel the weight of the box itself, but it's not like too heavy. You just feel that weight, but it feels like I don't know. It feels like a decent size. It feels like you're holding a couple textbooks.
Okay. Just going to go ahead and assume that this is locked. I'm going to try to open it, but is it locked?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It actually has. There is some form of lock on it.
All right. Mr. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
Why do you need my name?
I am Mathis Lobster Soup.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. I come from a long line of lobster soups.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are?
You don't need to talk to me.
All right. Well, I don't know if you know this, but there is a part of the garbage can inspector's manual that requires us, if we find a locked box like this, we have to open it in a garbage can. So, can we have the key?
What?
You said it was your garbage can.
Yeah, it says your garbage can.
I mean, it's my garbage can, but it's not necessarily my box.
Why are you letting people put stuff into your garbage can, sir?
Can you keep a secret?
Absolutely.
Yes. You have to roll deception on that.
Roll to see if he trusts you.
Yeah. You want me to?
Sure, why not?
All right. Is deception also?
Yeah, just go for charisma. Do a charisma check.
Okay. That's not as good. 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
All right, he's willing to tell you.
Okay.
Sweet.
But he's not. He's gonna keep he's got like shifty eyes about it. He's just
Does he? But he still believes that we're city workers, right?
yeah.
Because I rolled a natural.
Yeah,
20.
no. He believes in that
Okay.
concept. Like he's really nervous around you. That's
Yeah.
the thing. He's like you're up to something.
Because
It's
we're
like,
the authorities.
yeah. Okay. My name is Bumpy, and the problem here is the fact that I was told not to tell anybody about what they were doing with my garbage can. I didn't ask you questions. I just said, hey, just don't hurt me.
Well, hey, look at it this way: we're not interested in just.
We're not here to
old,
hurt you.
Yeah, we're not interested in regular old garbage can smuggling. You know, that's kind of small fry. That's kind of below us. We're into the big cases. We want to get to the heart of the garbage can underworld.
The corruption.
We don't care about just some guy putting a box. This is procedure. You know.
I understand. It's fine.
If it leads us somewhere bigger, you're off the hook on that. 'Cause
Well, I
it doesn't-
appreciate that.
You're just one of the lower people, and that's for the best right now.
Can I have my garbage can back?
As long as you can have the garbage can back, but we need to open this box.
Thank you. I don't know how to open the box. I didn't ask any questions about the box.
Actually,
know, who put it in there?
before I hand him back the garbage can, can I roll perception just to make sure there's nothing else in there?
To take a look at the trash can
Yeah,
or the
just
box?
after I take the box out, kind of look in the garbage can to make sure there's nothing else in there.
Go ahead. You can look at that. See how observant you were.
11.
So you look in the box, and you also see a tethered flannel cloth. Some kind of cloth.
Flips it up and you're like, what is this?
That's mine. That's just my warm thing.
Leave his warm thing.
That's-
Come on.
I like staying warm.
See, we're not.
Everybody
we're not,
likes to stay.
We're not the mean guys. We don't loot your garbage cans. We just have to make sure
Thank
because we
you.
have a
I
lot of
need
garbage.
them.
We have a lot of garbage smuggling problems, and we find something like this. It's just procedure, you know. Anyway, can you open this for me or not?
I really can't. I don't even really know what it is. I just told, don't tell anybody what you're doing.
All right, I would like to lockpick this.
You like to go for a lockpick?
Yeah,
Okay.
sleight of hand.
It would be. Let's see. Yeah.
Am I gonna pick a lock at all this entire quest? Come
I
on.
believe it.
Go for it.
Is it sleight of hand?
It's sleight of hand.
Another
A unnatural 20.
Okay. So what you managed to do is there are 3 tumblers within it. Okay. So what you need in order to open this box is 9 numbers, 3 for each tumbler. You managed with your lockpick to break the first one. So you don't need that number anymore.
Okay.
But the other 2 are still there.
So they're like little roller dials.
Exactly.
numbers.
Like on a
So you
briefcase.
managed to flip that one open, but then you go for the other ones. It's like, oh, this is completely different. And
So
you're
we
kind of fiddling with
So
it.
we
You're
need
like,
6
ah.
total numbers or 2?
6.
You need 6.
Okay.
So you need 6 numbers, but you needed 9, but you managed to break down 3.
Good job.
Yay.
That's pretty good.
Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's the first thing I tried.
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. Bumpy.
Yeah. Hey.
Whoa.
I was like, oh, hello. Oh, me. Yeah.
He's much more comfortable all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
yeah. He's like sweating bullets, by the way. He's really uncomfortable.
Mr. Bumpy, we'll be out of your hair in no time at all. Just have a couple more questions for you.
Okay.
First off, have you seen a small troll or anybody with a small troll
We already asked
come
him
through
that.
here? I know we asked
Okay,
him that,
okay.
but now I'm asking again.
Yeah, I don't go to the circus.
That's not what I asked. Sir.
While he's asking this, I'd like to reach back down and pick up the worm thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing my investigative, being thorough. I would just kind of like to look at it and kind of shake it out, see if there's any little notes or anything in it.
In what now?
His warm thing in the garbage can.
Oh, okay.
Like the flannel shirt thing. Just like to.
Okay.
In case there's anything in the pockets, like to turn upside down, look around, see if there's any kind of tags or anything on it that might have a number written on it.
Okay. So you take the
While he's talking to Dench.
you take the warm thing and you flap it out, and then you notice a pocket, and a little note comes out of the pocket.
Oh.
Very
Pick it
observant.
up. What is it?
I'm going to give you 20 experience points for that, by the way.
Oh boy, and only 3,000 more until you level up.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
One step at a time, man.
Be observant, my friends.
Yes.
Bumpy, are you telling me that our friend, the little troll, went to the circus?
They usually bring all the weird stuff at the circus, so I just assume.
Did you just say our friend was weird?
No.
It sounded like
I was, and then you see the
because
circus.
it sounded like you said our friend was weird.
Speaking of weird things, what is this? I found this in your warm thing. I look
that's
at
not-
it. What is it? What
That's
does it
not
say on
yours. What?
it? What does it say on it? Is it?
You want to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Bumpy's gonna try to take it from you. Let's see. Whoops! I'm dropping dice.
Can I? So he's making a move towards Mooney here, because Mooney
Yes.
is like a couple steps away from us, I assume, since he's over by the trash can and we haven't given it back to Bumpy. Can I like interject, like put an arm on him to like hold him back?
What was that?
Can I put like an arm to like restrain Bumpy from like going
As
after
danger
it?
sense, maybe.
Not as danger sense, but just like I see him making a move for it, and where it's like.
He's gonna get an attempt, and then you guys can make a move to if you want to see if you could stop him. There we go. Anyway, so he goes for the note. He literally extends his arm and goes. You're literally where you are.
I guess you rolled a roll.
I want to make an aggressive move towards him. And like, did you just try to strike an officer of Raphael?
I scratched my leg.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. That's probably what it was.
Thank you.
That's a
Thank-
very.
It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, what does it say?
Okay, so you read a note that literally
Trying to
says,
butter him up so he cooperates.
"It says, dearest Bumpy, I hope this finds you well. Please stay warm. I won't forget you."
Oh.
Does it have a signed anyone or?
The signature is. So you check for the signature.
Yeah.
It's the ink is like rubbed off. It's like very blurry. It's been like kind of. Yeah.
Can I use insight or investigation or anything? Would that help? Not.
You can.
I look at it
no,
really hard and squint my eyes.
It's very unlegible. That's the problem.
Fine. Let's go. I'm gonna hold on to this. You can keep the warm thing.
Aw.
Please.
Not the worm thing. You can have the worm thing. What? It's just a note that says.
Can
But I
Okay,
really-
sorry. I'll flip it over. Look on the other side.
You look on the other side.
Yes.
There's nothing. There's
Nothing,
like an
okay.
old stamp.
I
mark.
want to like put my arm around Mooney or like pat him on the head.
Hey.
Like, come on, man.
Okay, you know
Look at
what?
this guy.
You know what, Mr. Bumpy? It's fine. We're not without hearts here. Kind of gingerly put it back in the little pocket, fold it up nicely, lay it in the trash can.
He's like,
just
Fluff it up for him a little bit.
Just do me a favor. Who gave you the warm thing?
I would not like to talk about it, please.
That's neither here nor there. We have a goal in mind here. I'm gonna ask you one more time, Bumpy. I feel like you're holding something back from us here. Where did they take our friend?
Honestly, I don't know. But what I can tell you is this. If you're going to run into any kind of doors where you have a choice, take the yellow door. The yellow door is usually where they bring new things. That's all I know. That's what I'm saying.
I have one last question, Mr. Bumpy.
Okay. We're grilling me now.
Who put the box in your trash can?
A man in a suit. He said he wouldn't mess with me if he just put it in the thing.
I see.
All right. Does anyone come by to check on it or anything?
No, that was it.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to confiscate this box.
We'll take the box off your hand. We won't tell anyone you were here. You don't tell anyone we were here.
Here's what you do, Bumpy. Here's what's gonna happen now. You're gonna take your garbage can, because I'm guessing someone's gonna come by and pick it up. You're just gonna, so you don't get in trouble with
We want to
whoever.
look after you.
You've been fairly cooperative with us. You need to take that garbage can. You need to stick it on your web somewhere up there where it can't be seen. All right? Because if someone comes by here and they're looking for that strong box and they find an empty garbage can, they're gonna think someone duped them. Someone might have stolen it from them. If they see no garbage can, they're gonna think, well, we're in the wrong place. Whatever.
You guys really care about me.
That's right, we do.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pickpocket him when he turns his back. Does he have any pockets? Was he wearing
No,
pants?
he
He's not
doesn't
wearing
have
pants.
any pockets.
That's
Don't
gross,
be a
man.
dick.
I would
Negative 20 experience points
was
for
like-
being mean to Bumpy.
I would like to butt pocket him or pick butt him.
Gross.
Are you sure?
No, I don't.
Okay, I didn't think so.
All
All right, Bumpy.
The rest of this
before we
game.
go, is there anything else you might want to tell us that could help us out here with our investigation of
I don't know about
Thanks.
the investigation, but I might be able to repay you someday for at least being nice to me.
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Sorry I had to take your box.
It's on my box.
Sorry you don't have pockets. Nothing. I didn't say
I wish
anything.
I had pockets.
I know, right? They're pretty awesome.
One day. All right, Bumpy.
All right, Bumpy. Carry on.
We're
gonna
gonna
go.
go on.
Thank you. He bends over. And then eventually just... But he holds the trash can and he flies away.
What a nice Spider-Man.
He thought we were... It actually worked. That never works. Things are looking up for us.
Yeah.
Shall we
We
continue?
should find.
We should probably find.
we
We should
should-
probably find Wiggy.
Okay.
So
we've gained a box and we've gained
20
info.
experience points. That's what
Yeah.
we gained.
you did it.
Yeah. All right. Let's continue around the corner then.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Mikey's going left.
I turn around to him and say, Auf Wiedersehen, my arachnid friend. That guy was
Very good.
weird.
Whatever. You guys hit an intersection of where do I go?
Aw.
We're at the corner of where and do I go?
Yes.
I vote our
Four-way
left.
intersection.
We still don't have Wiggy to tell us which way to go.
It's true.
Roll perception.
Oh boy.
13.
13.
I don't know why you always roll perception. Tim is +2.
Well, he never says it.
You just always say it faster.
Well,
That's
say
true.
it faster.
No.
Which way do you look down? Can't look all around.
I can't do a spin around.
If you do, you'll get -7 for each look.
Oh, that's not very good. I guess I'll look down this right, the one that's facing the bottom of the board.
Oh, okay. All right, so you look down that way, and you see an immediate wall,
Oh,
and down that
wall.
You basically see 3 lanterns, like one on this wall, and then one facing right in front of you, and they're lit.
that
Like-
seems weird.
I'd like to take out a crossbow bolt and go, we should go... Well, that didn't work.
That's back where we came.
That's
I know.
exactly what you
Backwards.
say.
I know. Well, that didn't work.
Well, would it be a
whatever.
faux pas to roll for me to roll perception on the path in front of us?
You can do that. That's
Okay.
fine.
Because I know doing like a
Well, now your pencil's gone.
spamming perception is kind of a thing you don't do. But
Yeah, what I would rather have you do is I want you to pick one more to look down, and then after that, it's basically you got to go away. You know what I mean? You got to go.
it
one
just seems
path.
weird that we go like, I don't have time to look that way. Let's go this way.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just, okay.
Well, because you guys are in a hurry to save Wiggy too. You
Okay.
know? But you can
Roll
look, it's
perception, the path straight ahead of us. That was a 1, but
yeah.
lucky.
You're lucky.
A natural 20.
Unnatural.
dude.
Wow.
Oh wait, no, sorry, 19.
Oh, 19. Okay.
You're on fire tonight.
I'm on fire with all these rolls that don't matter.
Okay.
They
so,
matter.
Yeah. All right. So what you see down here, you're looking forward, right?
Yeah, the path.
He's
straight
looking
ahead of us.
forward. Okay.
Just the path straight ahead of us. Yeah. I just go. Let me handle this. Just look really hard.
It's not my fault I picked the one that was a dead end.
Maybe it's because you didn't roll a high enough perception.
Straight ahead, you see a fence.
Yeah, eat
But with the fence, there is a small, like doggy kind of size door, doggy door.
Oh.
Like half the size of a door, basically, and but it's like a chain link fence door, too. But yeah, it's about 9 feet tall.
Does it have like barbed wire on top of it or anything?
Barbed wire on top of it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if it's half size of a door, I can still fit through that.
Yeah. So it's like a maybe like a little less than where the doorknob would be on a door.
Yeah.
I'm
About 3 feet. I'm 3 feet tall.
I'm just feeling something fishy about this. Like, why do you light up a dead end on the side that I looked at that had the 3 lanterns?
Maybe it's just
Perhaps
where
it's a
people.
shrine.
Maybe we should split up. There are 3 ways.
Oh, that's a terrible idea, but let's do it anyway.
Yeah.
We've never done this before. Let's do it.
Can we do that? Is that gonna overload stuff?
The only thing I would want to do, and the only thing I raise caution with, is basically if you guys split up, then we are going to need to take different turns for each one. If you guys are comfortable with that, but I'm going to kind of
slow down the game any.
I'm going to put you in a radius. I don't want you guys going too far.
Okay.
I'm basically, if that's okay.
It's 2-player. We're sharing the screen. You can't go out of the screen.
Yeah,
I just want to look down this dead end, man. It's the one I chose, so I got
Whatever. We can check it out together. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Fine.
That's fine with me.
What would you
the one I looked down. What do you think, Duke?
He doesn't count because he didn't help fight.
Yes, but I do lots of thinking.
I like what the
You're
Duke does.
you're an ideas man, is what you're
Yes.
saying. Got it. I can't believe you and I used to steal people's money successfully.
Well, we still
I haven't
try.
seen
That's
it
the
yet,
important part.
But
Yeah.
whatever you guys say.
Oh, trust us.
You do
Trust
lie
me, you
about
did.
stuff a lot.
That's
Yeah.
true. I'm not lying about this. Trust me.
Tim, what do you want to do?
I say, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to the whole splitting up thing. If we had a way, if only we had some way to contact each other in case we needed the other two to be there quickly or something.
The signal-
Just shout very loudly.
The signal is. You have to
Since-
do this with your hands.
Since I speak animal, does that mean I can mimic animal sounds?
It's not really to be used for multiple things. It's more like you can understand them.
Okay.
So you can't just make like an eagle call or something.
Yeah.
If any of us
You could
gets in-
attempt, but it's
if
like...
any of us gets in trouble, just scream really loud.
If I need to summon you guys, I'll use prestidigitation to make a loud noise happen above me.
Okay.
Shoot
You
a
guys will be
flare
able
out
to
of your
hear it.
hand.
Yeah,
Well,
Sure.
I'm still gonna go with that.
it's a little prestidigitation
Oh, okay.
flare.
Okay, so you want to split up, they want to go together. Are you cool with that?
I mean, no, I was saying we all split up, but if you want,
Whatever, man. I'll help you out.
Okay, so which way are we going?
To the lanterns, because I'm kind of curious about the lanterns too.
Okay. So what would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna go left because we haven't inspected it yet.
Okay.
Game in the system.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Well,
All right.
no, I like the unknown,
Yeah.
the sense of adventure.
Cool. Okay, so let's do that. All right, so we're gonna have you guys go this way. And you guys are gonna face this way. Cool.
Walking through the ocean.
All right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Tim go first,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna have you guys do your move as well. So Tim, you're walking down the left path.
Yes.
get on my back. There we go.
Okay. So on your travels, you are going to continue walking, which leads you basically to a new area. You've walked for a little bit, okay? Because you're walking down to see what's around the corner. You may take a corner or two. You've walked for a bit, okay? Then, while walking, and again, this is just lapse of time. I'm making a blue wave on the map representing
Right.
a wave of time. You've walked.
Yeah,
for a
it's
long
like
time.
a
walked through the
breaking
wave of time.
table or something when you have data that goes way farther than it would normally.
Exactly.
To use Excel terminology.
Yeah. Stop breaking the table.
Okay, so you have walked for a little bit,
Yes.
and you have ended up around a corner when you start to hear two people having a conversation. Just can't
Oh.
really tell what's going on, but you hear that.
I would like to sort of scoot up against the wall
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of scoot over and then roll for hearing perception around the corner, kind of going, huh?
You can be observant around the hearing.
Yes.
All right, so let's see what you end up hearing.
It's a 1.
Okay, you go to listen, and you go, "What?" And you, so you turn the corner, and you literally catch yourself basically like he's around the. I'm going to show the camera here. He's around the corner, and you go like this. What'd you say? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. So you do that, and they go, hey, you, who are you? What are you doing?
Oh, hello. I was just out for a... What time of the day is this?
It's 3 p.m.
I was going out for an afternoon stroll.
You. What are you doing? You don't have clearance?
A clearance? Of course I do.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
I'm the Duke of the Isle of Winslow. I can go wherever I like.
What does that have to do with anything about being around here?
I don't know, but no one's ever stopped me before, and I'm not going to let anyone start now.
Good answer.
Throw that diplomatic clout.
It's just always been this way.
Yeah.
So you're trying to convince them that you
Yes.
are...
You can't change traditions.
Of what? Getting to do whatever you want?
More or less, yes.
I don't like the jibby your jab.
Oh, I was about to say something nice, but now you've made me take it back.
And if you don't stop with your sass, I'm gonna jab your jib.
I don't... It's all I know. Please don't jab my jib. I've become quite attached to it.
Me and my friend here are bouncers. We're gonna bounce you.
Where are you bouncing?
Right here.
Where is here? I don't know where I am.
You're trying to sneak into the circus, and we're not gonna let you.
There's a circus.
Yes.
Really?
Oh, you're gonna play cute. Can you believe this, Zeus? He's playing cute. Zeus is like...
Oh,
Zeus is way bigger.
I
Way
haven't-
bigger than him.
I haven't
Like
been-
you're looking at like a 6 foot tall dude and like a 10-foot tall dude.
Are these humans or like goblins?
They're kind of like half orky, like not half orc. They're like they have more of kind of like a bull look to them, like a steer, like but they're like big, like minotaur people.
Yeah.
I haven't been called cute since my second marriage. What kind of circus is this? Are there animals? Are there people doing flips? Are there...
You're not gonna find out because I'm gonna break your face.
What's the point of having a circus if people can't even watch it?
They can. They need to pay for tickets. They need to come in and be an attendant. They can't come in and steal our things.
Why didn't you say that in the first place? I'd buy a ticket. Can I buy a ticket from you?
No, you gotta go in the front.
I think the Duke's accent has changed a little bit. in
That's
the
okay.
last one.
I like this.
It never said it was a good disguise.
Yeah.
That's true. He can mix it up.
But that's all the way around. I don't want to go all the way around. Can't you just...
If you don't move out of my face, I'm gonna get Zeus to punch you
Come with
directly.
me while I buy a ticket. You can hold my hand if you like.
No, you're in illegal areas. I'm not okay with this. Zeus is not okay with it. Zeus goes,
Illegal. Are you sure it's more just not like against the rules? Because illegal seems a bit harsh. Just walking around in a
makes me
back
really
alley.
mad.
It's not.
So you're
it's
against.
It's not illegal. It's just against the rules.
Yeah.
You're against my rules. He's gonna. You could see he's unsheathing he's gonna get a weapon ready.
Predator detection, whack!
I don't like weapons.
Do whatever you gotta do, man.
I would like to attempt to cast a bright, sparkly flash in front of them with prestidigitation.
They're
Scoot
standing
around
a little
them.
bit of apart. They're kind of like in an angle like this. Like you have the guy who you don't know his name.
Yeah.
This guy, and then you have Zeus standing a little bit far in the back. So you kind of have to target one.
Hmm.
Oh, I have such a good idea for
How
it.
The other
fast
one
are
is
they?
what?
How fast?
They seem very big and burly. They seem really strong and tough. So you're not really sure. Like one of them again is your height, but he's like a bigger, girthier guy, and then Zeus is huge.
Oh. I'd like to cast it in front of the closest one.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the front guy. Okay. So you're gonna cast like the blinding light.
Yeah, or just a
what do we
bright,
want?
dazzling light that just makes him. It's like fireworks from my hands.
So are you because you can mend it how you want to. I just want you to be more descriptive. Are you trying to blind him with it or amaze him with it? That's what I need to know.
Can I amaze someone who already works for the circus? That's the big question.
There's only one way
Hey.
to find out.
Are you a performer? You know what I mean? We're gonna roll. If you want to roll that, you got to take that roll.
How about this? I'm gonna look at him and I say, "What if I said I wanted to join the circus?"
Join.
Yes.
What can you do?
What
Why
can,
are you amazing?
What can I do? I cast prestidigitation
Okay.
in front of his
You
face.
say, I
It's-
can do this!
Yes, and it just fireworks erupt from my hands.
Okay.
Just a cornucopia of colors.
Okay. So you're gonna cast it.
Yes.
In front of him.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna be able to You're gonna be able to do your incantation fast enough where he's not gonna see you do it. So yeah, cast it. Go for the roll. Let's see what happens.
That's an 8.
Okay. So you just go like. It makes this like little ball of like fireworks that are happening in like a self-contained orb. This is like pew, 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 some hitting the edge, going like, you know what I mean, just bouncing off, doing all these different crazy things, and he's just looking at like, what am I seeing? What am I looking at?
I could make it bigger. I just didn't sleep very well last night.
Well, I don't really know what to think of it. Zeus, what do you think of this? And he just goes, never mind. Don't worry about it. Look, you're going to have to do better than that. I'm sorry. If you want to be a main act, you're not different enough.
I never said I wanted to be a main act. I just thought I'd kind of start on one of the little side things and work my way up. I'm a career circus guy.
Yeah, it's an American accent.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we have something for you.
I like you.
Poop shovel.
Yeah. Let's see. He knocks on the wall in some weird fashion, and then the wall opens up. Right here. And he goes, if you're daring enough to come with me, I'll totally give you something to do.
Daring used to be my middle name. Well, Darren, close enough. Take me with
He's
you.
funny.
You're cute.
You got jokes.
Yeah.
You got jokes. Okay, so the Minotaur man, he kind of shoves you in the shoulder and you kind of whisk your way into the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you just drift off into the shadows.
I guess we're down one dude now.
Yeah.
And then, you disappear in the shadows and we're going to come back to you. We'll see what happens. Ba-ba.
Next
Anyway.
time.
Yeah, next time. That was fun. Anyway, so now, so Tim's dead. No, I'm kidding. No, you're fine.
He just stumbles down some stairs. That's it. He's
Yeah, there's a cake there. Okay, so now you guys are in front of a wall.
So So Mooney,
uh-huh.
if you're a civil planner,
Uh-huh. Which I'm not, but yeah, go ahead.
why would you build a little outlet like this
Uh-huh.
with three, like well lit with 3 lanterns?
Uh-huh.
But it's like, it's not garbage disposal or anything. It's just
No.
a wall. Like people don't leave stuff here. It doesn't look
Yeah.
like. I think
I'm thinking-
there's a secret door.
I'm thinking secret door. Yeah.
I want to go over to the the lamp on the right and just yank down on it as hard as I can.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Don't roll too high.
Uh, Unnatural 20.
Is there anything you say or do as you do it?
Open sesame!
You just rip a lamp down, it just shatters, and you destroy it, and you're like, oh.
Oh.
I don't think it was that one.
I think I wrong.
Okay, I would like to jump up and grab one of the lowest ones and kind of hang on it, see if I can kind of turn it or
The
pull
middle
it down.
one or the right one? Because you broke the left one.
Which one's lowest?
They're both about like 6 feet high, so you probably have to like climb up a little
You'll
bit.
have to use your ups.
I can use my running jump.
Okay.
I can
Oh,
cover.
you can parkour up it.
I can increase my jump by my dexterity modifier, so I would like to just jump straight up using my dexterity modifier 5. If it's
Okay.
6, because you can jump. What? How much of your height can you jump?
It's usually about like
I can also just lift you up.
No, I
true.
want to be cool.
You normally
I wanna
you
dunk.
You probably jump like maybe I don't know, like 2 feet. 2 feet's like pushing it.
2 feet, great. That's 10 feet I can jump with my running jump action now.
Oh well, there you go.
It's 5. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
It's,
so
it's like that's like getting a really high good.
I want to go
jump,
woo and grab onto it
All right.
and kind of like yank on it, like.
So you just want to
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
strength it down.
Yeah.
All right, so roll a strength check. Let's see what you do.
I rolled a 20, but it's -1 or it's -1. So is that a
I mean,
19 or is that a 20?
That's a crit.
It's
that
it's a crit. It's
Okay.
a 20. 20!
That was a delayed reaction for that
So
one.
when you roll a 20, you get an instant victory.
Yeah.
That's still a 20.
You win.
Yeah,
I opened the passage.
If it's an unnatural 20, like was we were rolling 20s, but unnatural 20 is the modifier increases the roll to make it a 20. That doesn't make it an automatic critical hit as a 20. So you did a 20.
It still just makes it really good.
Right. So you yank it down. You land on your feet and you go, and you throw it down. And you kind of flex and you're like, oh.
Oh, I just
That was
jumped
awesome, though. That was really good.
Yeah,
I give you a
20,
thumbs
everybody
up.
wins.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one left.
Let's go for it.
Just
If
go
not,
over
we're
to
just destroying city property.
You went to the center one, right?
Yeah, so the one on the
I'm
right
going
is
to
left.
the one on the right, and I'm gonna yank that one too.
Okay, roll a strength check.
God.
21.
You don't even grab it like a handle. You kind of just grab the front of it, just with a palm, and the fingers dig into it. Just you just suck it down, and it just shatters all over the place.
Okay.
Well, all right.
So the lamps weren't the door handle, but I'm
No.
not convinced that there's not a secret passage here.
Right.
Because this is an alley with like spider dudes in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Spider men, if you will.
Can I would like to
Man,
use.
spiders.
I don't know if this will do anything, but can I use my magic pretty stone that has a TV on it? I want to hold it up and kinda see if it does anything.
Yeah. The TV stone.
Yeah.
TV stuff.
That's what I wrote down originally.
There
I said-
was a name for it that you're supposed to... Never mind.
We know.
It's called.
It's
put,
our characters.
I put pretty stone that has TV
You
on
know,
it.
am I right, guys? What?
I wrote pretty stone that has a TV on it. Is what that was the description.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so now, all right, so you want to hold that up to it?
Mm-hmm.
You hold it up, you're looking around, and it's kind of vaguely, like, barely like, kind of like of purple.
Yeah.
It's been doing that for like
I guess,
a while.
I guess Jezebel Bell's not around.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Maybe there's a false wall here somewhere. Start knocking around. See if you can find anything.
They start hitting it really hard.
I'll
Maybe I'll
go
break it down.
high, you go low. So I want to start making my way around, just like going knock, knock.
I want to like you.
Knock.
Can I use perception of hearing to kind of knock on it to listen for hollowness?
Sure.
Okay.
You do that. I'm just like
You're just
wailing on it. Just, ah!
All right.
Open.
Using perception of the ears. 6.
Okay. So you just hear like a hollow, like,
Oh, it's
So it is hollow.
well, not hollow, but you just hear like a
I can't hurt it.
You hear a dog bark.
So you hear like you just hear this like really dense kind of like knock noise to it. It sounds like it seems a little weird to you, but it's not like, oh, I heard something on the other side. Nothing like that.
This is a real mystery. We're going to figure this out. I'm sure the Duke is fine.
Can I
We have to figure out this puzzle
can I
wall.
roll some sort of investigation or insight or something, like not a straight up
Yeah. No, you want some
perception,
kind of special
like
to it?
because it's like Dench is convinced there's something more here, so he's trying to take a second look and ponder.
That's perfectly fine. I would make an investigation check.
Okay. Good old +0. 12.
12? Okay. So you were knocking around before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're knocking around and you're looking around and you're like, wait a minute. This doesn't feel like stone.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard. It's a hard surface, but you're like, this doesn't feel like stone.
Am I able to tell if it like feels like maybe wood or something, or
You can just tell it's a really hard surface. But you've come to the conclusion
It is not brick. Or
things.
stone.
It was like big giant.
there's something
blocky
fishy
stone
here,
bricks.
Mooney?
Yeah.
I don't. This doesn't seem like it's actual brick.
If you're out of ideas, I got one.
Okay,
You got a mace, don't you?
I do. Yeah. I
Unleash
was
the beast.
trying to use my brain.
Yeah, well, sometimes brain doesn't work, and you got to use the mace. In fact, the brain doesn't work for us very much at all.
Okay.
Actually, before we do that, I want to try one more thing. I would like to look up, up the wall, see if there's anything waiting above us.
Oh, okay.
So, do I need to roll perception on that, or is it just I see nothing?
It depends if you want to be descriptive. If you want to just look up and see if anyone's there and then look down, that's for free. But if
Okay.
you want to roll to see what details you see up there, that's up to you.
Oh, we'll see what details are up there. Why
Go
not?
for it.
11.
Okay, so you're seeing maybe like a 13 feet up. You're
Uh-huh.
looking around. You're seeing like the shinglings from the roof and everything like that. You can't really get up there. It seems kind of slippery too. And you see like the sun kind of blaring through. You kind of like shadow casting on you. And you see like old gutters that are kind of hanging down and stuff like that.
So there's no Spider-Mans up there.
You're not getting any Spider-Mans up there. No.
Okay. Darn. All right. Get that mace out. Why
All
not?
right. I'll pull out the maul, and we're just middle one.
We've already
middle
destroyed
wall.
most of this wall.
Middle wall. You're just
Just-
gonna swing at it.
Ah!
Go for a strength check or go for a swing.
Whatcha? 11.
Okay, so you get ready, you crank it up, you hit the wall, and you just hear like a loud thud, but you hear a loud thud and you hear another noise. So I'm probably going to make a noise, and then I'm also going to do what you also hear too, okay?
Okay.
Oh.
Oh!
Did
You found the brick,
did
man.
you did you say something, Mooney?
No? Why? Did I hear that too?
What?
Did I hear that too?
No, you didn't.
Okay. No? What?
I think the wall just moaned.
You sure about that?
I think it liked
Walls
it.
don't usually do that.
I think it liked it.
Hit it, humor it, man. Hit it again.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it again. 12. So a little bit harder.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
Kinda. Do it one more time.
Okay. 20.
Yeah. He says.
I definitely heard it that time.
He said, ooh.
Oh.
This is gonna be weird. I would like to put my hand on the wall and kind of go like that.
Like tickle
Like
it?
tickle it. You can tickle
so you
the
tickle
wall.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. You just hear. Stop it.
Hello? Just address Mr.
Wall?
Wall? Mr. or Mrs. Wall? Is someone there?
You hear nothing.
I would like to go knock on it. Hey.
Nothing happens.
Do you speak wall? I don't
You're
You're talking to a wall here. No, I'm kidding.
It's like talking to a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna feel kind of bad about this, but I would like to unsheath my short sword and just kind of go.
Give it just a little poke.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Seeing you unsheath it, I'm like,
Roll-
don't do it too hard.
Roll for a strength check.
Okay.
Just do it a little bit.
Hopefully, I don't roll a 20 like sneeze. Go, 13.
Okay.
So a little bit harder than Joseph did
So
before.
you stick it in, and it goes into the wall a little bit. Psst. And it just...
So get it out. Get it out.
When I pull it out, is there anything like on it or
No.
anything?
No, it's fine.
Oh, I want to rub the spot where it got stabbed. Sorry.
I think I might know who's behind here,
Really?
or who might be behind this.
Who?
Where is? Was it your orb that Jezebel Babel gave you?
No, it's yours.
Is it okay? I have it in the box, right? Okay,
I think I'm currently holding the box, but
it was given to me, but it's out
Yeah.
all of ours.
yeah, but it's
Uh,
not active.
Can
That's
you?
the thing.
Oh well, like I was gonna say, can you look at the orb
Yeah,
that she gave you?
we're having this discussion, so
Yeah.
I pull out the box of Dragon Balls. I open it up. It's got Swifty and Jezebel Bells. Swifty's is active, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers is not.
It wasn't like Swifty's like glowing or something.
His
like
is glowing. Like you basically see like it's red and you see smoke
glowing,
constantly
whereas-
flowing through it.
whereas
hers
hers
is kind of just dead.
It's purple and inert.
It's purple. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
I would like to pick up one and kind of go boom, boom, against the wall with it.
Which one?
The Jezebel Babel one.
Okay.
Anything? Any reaction?
Nothing. You hear nothing.
Put it back in. Well, I tried.
I'll pick up the Swifty one since it's more active and go boop boop boop.
This one starts rattling. The Swifty one. It starts rattling because it's basically like it's kind of flowing like you're going to use it. Do you want to use it?
No, I don't want to use it. I was just trying to see if we got a reaction out of the wall.
Right.
Someone Swifty be like, "What do we do about this wall?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll think we're dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it up and I'll put up the Dragon Balls.
Okay.
Swifty, could you punch this wall?
They are called the caster stones.
All right.
No, they're
For
Dragon
everyone.
Balls.
The Dragon Balls.
I
I
have
would
Caster
like.
Orb of Ownage.
I would like to. I would
Keep
like.
things canon, but you know.
I would like to do the adventure game. I'm doing adventure game strategy now. I would like to
Okay.
take out my letter
Oh,
opener.
this weird rock is Jezebel Bells thrown in. Is that...
I would like to take out the letter opener that opened up the magic box before and just kind of go, like, this is the wall. I just go.
You're doing what now?
Are you
I have-
pressing it up against it?
I'm adventure gaming this right now,
Oh.
and
Oh, you're putting a knife into the thing.
I'm
like
not putting the knife into it. I'm just
No, I know
kinda
you're
going,
you're pushing against.
Yeah, I'm just
it.
kinda going.
Yeah.
Does it do anything?
No.
There's some.
Something's going on here, man. Ah, wait a minute. I have 2 handfuls of green goop. I would like to kind of scoop my finger in there, kind of get a little glob, and just kind of go.
You want to put green goop on it?
Yeah, from Boblina. Just go.
Okay, you put it on the wall.
Yeah.
And then you just hear like, don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I would like to scrape off the excess and put it back in my pocket. I don't know what to do, man. What do you want us to do? Sorry about your lanterns.
I'd like to. Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. or Mrs. Wall. Sorry about your lanterns.
Did you know something's going on with your lanterns? They're gone.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with them. Anything?
No. God.
I would just like
I
to.
don't know what to tell you guys. I'm just.
I would just like to go like this with my hands. Just.
Oh, you're
Wall!
just banging on the wall.
What do you want?
Strength check.
Not
Lucky.
Lucky.
mine, but I'm lucky. 17.
Stop it.
Maybe we shouldn't stop it.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep wailing.
I'm gonna join in too.
Hey,
Both roll
hey.
strength checks.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
12.
Okay, you're both banging it.
Open up. Open.
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 Do it.
No!
Do it.
Please.
Come on.
We're gonna
No.
keep. We're gonna
We're
keep
not
doing
gonna
it.
stop. We're not gonna stop until you open up.
No.
We're just gonna keep going.
Yes.
Just keep banging.
Oh, it's opposite day. That means yes. You're
And
gonna open.
you just see the wall rumbling.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
And you see an indent of a person come out of the wall. Not out of the wall, but just like maybe like a centimeter of brick.
Like those
just
little
make a shape of a
those
person.
little toys that are like the different rods, little metal rods. Is like
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like, you just see that like
ah. Hello.
ah.
Is
That's
it?
what
Is
you
it?
hear. You don't
Is,
see a face. You just hear
is it? Is it remaining out, or does it just kind of go whoop? Whoop?
No, it's out.
Okay.
What are you?
Ah.
Ah, yourself.
Oh well. Can we come through
You
your
showed
wall?
him.
What are you?
Don't
No.
do that. Don't. Do
Okay,
that.
well, stop doing that to us.
You don't do it.
Okay, I won't.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm going back now.
No.
wait,
We wanted
wait.
to talk to you.
No, why?
Can we pass through your wall?
No,
Why?
that's not possible.
Oh,
Well, you're doing it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
are
Don't accuse me of things.
are you the wall?
What if I was?
I'm just asking. I
I
just
want
want to know.
I
I'm
have
curious.
some questions for you. If that's
I'm
the case.
intrigued.
All right, yeah, I'm the wall.
Okay.
Weird. How did this come to be?
Do you know Bumpy?
What, the spider?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah. He was okay. He was a little nervous,
A
but
little bit, what can you do?
yeah. Have you seen a little troll run past here or?
He goes back in the wall.
Hey, no, come back!
What? What do you want?
We're just looking for our friend,
No,
man.
what friend? No one has friends. Stop it.
We have friends. You're our friend.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, nobody really talks to walls.
Yeah.
We are. You
I
won't
mean,
let us.
you're the
I mean,
most.
you're taking the time, I guess.
You're the most interesting wall we've ever met. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, thank you.
How many times have someone said it's like talking to a wall with you? I'm just curious. I know. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
It's like rough.
I bet it sucks. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say that. What? We're looking.
Look, our little buddy. We think something might have happened to him.
Okay.
He's a little troll. We want to make sure he's okay.
I understand.
Are you? I have a question about the logistics of you. Are you all the walls, or are you just this one little section of the wall?
I'd rather not answer that.
Can you see everything? If these walls could talk, is that a thing that is coming true now?
I can't see anything.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
sorry.
If that's the case, you
Was
can
that
see...
insensitive of us? I'm sorry.
A little bit.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm not.
okay.
I've never met wall people.
It's all good.
Is that what you are? Or is that like the term that I
This
need to
is-
use?
No, if you wanted to go politically correct,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I'm just a person, but
Yeah.
But not many people exist in walls. so-
Horizontally oriented.
Yeah.
thank you.
Whoever you are.
Whoever that was.
Yeah,
We just hear.
Your common
Some-
sense.
Some
kicks
guy on the roof.
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Dude, he's just a person. Treat him like one.
Yeah. Hey, man, you're lame. So yeah, no, he's just like, whatever, it's just like, I live my life. I don't really know why I'm here. Why are you here? What are you? I don't even know what you are.
I mean, we're just looking for a friend. That's all.
okay.
like-
Well, we probably came this way.
Do a lot
What's-
of people come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I just, I'm listening. I'm just always listening.
Okay. Have you heard anything interesting?
Did you hear? Did you happen to hear a little kind of goblin-y kind of guy going
One,
maybe
two, three,
counting,
1,
or
2.
maybe with a duck call?
I heard a lot of counting about it like an hour ago.
Yeah.
What about a duck
Do you
call?
know which way it went?
No, not a duck call. What?
Do you know which way it went?
Let's see. You see near the fence, you see a hand just go like this.
Is it pointing like towards the fence?
It's pointing towards the fence.
Like,
Like,
did it
it's
come
like-
out? Did it come out of the wall, like really far away from him, like on the other
like
side?
it's
Like,
on
whoop.
the other side, like where you were with the fence, and he's just like over there. Hello, can you see this?
Whoa!
Yeah. Did he sound okay or did he sound?
I don't know. He's just moving. Like he's moving. They told him to go that way, and he did it. That's
Okay.
it.
Do you know who they were, or was it just some randos, or did you recognize them or anything? We're just trying to get as much information.
I
as we
only
can.
hear, but I heard him. I heard the people move him. They move a lot of people. That's all I know. I don't really.
Have you?
They don't ask questions. They don't say anything.
Have you heard anything else
they know it?
unusual recently?
What?
Have you heard anything unusual recently?
No, it's all the same. It's all the same for months. That's about it.
Then is it something that? So it's happened for months. Did it start suddenly, or did it?
It just honestly, it just can't. When the whole circus thing came into town, it just kind of they kept doing the same thing every day. People walk in, walk out. That's about it. That's all I know. And then I hear Blimpy or whatever his name is. He's just making noise about trash cans or whatever,
Yeah,
and he's just
Bumpy.
Bumpy.
What's
sure.
his
He's
deal?
talking his whole thing. I don't know, man. He just showed up. I just see him hanging out, and he's
Did he
doing
show
his
up with
thing.
the circus?
Did he show up with the circus? What?
Yeah. Did he show up when?
Well,
the
he
circus
started
was?
hanging around here when that whole thing started, but
Yeah.
he's not going in there. I
Do a
don't
lot of
think.
people know that you're here? Like that you're the walls?
No,
No,
Do you-
no one talks to the wall.
that's weird.
I guess you're kind of lonely, huh?
Well, you know,
Maybe
sometimes
we
it's
can,
hard being a wall.
maybe we can help each other out if you want to kind of come.
What can you
Want
do?
to kind of come with us
I'm a
along the
wall.
walls?
I don't know. We just kind of want
Kinda-
to hang out with a wall.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool actually.
I mean, if you want, you can like walk with us or something, and we can.
I can only
hang
go
out.
as far as my wall.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it just your wall or is it any wall?
What?
Is it your wall or is it any wall?
It's
is it
my
just
it's
this
my wall. It's surface.
Yeah, but is it any wall around here that we can, or is it just this area?
How big is your wall? Is what we're asking.
Hold on. You see a foot. You see a hand. You see like a butt. It's like just different parts go like boop 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 boop. But there's like tons of them.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can do that, this, that, this.
So anywhere that's covered
maybe
in
like
appendage.
maybe like a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty
Well, hey,
impressive.
you want to come with us and show us what's what around here?
I can't really show you anything. There's only a limit I can go. I kind of want to stay here. I don't feel.
That's okay.
Is there a way to get you out of there?
No.
He's
Can
the
you get
wall.
out of your skin?
Okay,
he is
well,
the wall.
you're saying you were a person. I don't know if you used to be a person like us and you got put in a wall or something.
I'm just a wall.
Ah, okay. That's
Have you always been a wall?
As long as I have been aware of things.
He's really weird.
Weird question.
Sure.
Do you remember when you became aware of things?
Well, when I was starting out, there was only one piece of wall,
Uh-huh.
and then they kept making more, and then I could move more. That's all I know.
How long? When did they build you,
When did they build me?
or put all the wall together?
They put them together maybe like, I want to say like a few months ago. Like, you know.
so
like,
around
kinda-
when the circus came?
I don't know. Maybe. I guess. I just.
Do you remember any time before the circus?
As you're saying that, you hear another knocking on the other side. Oh! I gotta go.
Oh,
It goes back into the wall.
oh.
Is there another? There's another knock on the other side of the wall.
How peculiar. Like, did it sound like it was coming from the direct opposite side of...
It sounded like the vicinity of where you were. Just kind of like a rapid fire, like.
Oh.
So he's like, oh, I gotta go.
But it wasn't, like, anywhere where we could see. Like, the origin point wasn't anywhere.
Not really.
outside.
No, you're kind of like, what the hell?
Ugh.
What the heck?
Oh. That was
Something-
weird.
Something fishy's going on.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had that suspicion for a while now.
We have a wall that doesn't really
Understand being
seem to remember anything before this circus,
Yeah.
which Wiggy apparently went to. Bumpy, who apparently showed up around the circus, and you know,
Guards,
as nice
trash
as
cans.
he was,
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like Bumpy before.
We gotta open this box. Crap! I forgot to ask him if he came out the box.
It
He
was
probably
easy to
did
get
it.
distracted because
He probably- yeah,
it's a
it's-
freaking wall.
Yeah,
That's
but I mean,
awesome.
he can't see, so I'm guessing. It's a he. I don't know. Can
So-
walls have genders? I don't know.
I think
Oh,
they're just
gotta be politically correct, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where we are. What I'm gonna do though is when Tim gets back, we're gonna go to Tim.
okay.
Okay.
Now we're gonna find out what happened to Mr. Tim. So you are brought into a room.
No.
We did it. Oh my. Ooh. Ooh, mom.
Oh.
How dare you?
Okay, so they bring you into a room, which is right here. Okay, so how it works is the two big guys put you in a room that's very, very dark, and inside of it is kind of this like loading bay where they can bring in like these big crates, and they're like, "All right, so you listen, if you can actually help us, then maybe we can put you in the show.
Help you how?
We're gonna give you a task." And if you can deal with it, then we'll put you in the show.
All right.
Let's have some fun. Give me a number between 1 and 6.
4.
Awesome. Anyway, so I like my job. Anyway, so now you see the walls open up on like the side. So like you're in a box room like this, right?
Yeah.
You're standing here. The two guys are here. Right here, the walls kind of open up, and then a crate comes in, and then the walls close.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
I think so.
All right, cool. So, so now the box is so there's one big box. And it's like, number 4. Haha. Okay, so let's get this party started. He knocks on the wall, and then the crates open up, and inside of it is a stool, and there's a duck on the stool.
You have my interest.
And you just look at the duck,
Hello. Indeed.
and he goes, "Kiss the duck."
All right.
Do you want to kiss the duck?
Yes. Before I do, I look at him and I say, "This isn't my first rodeo," as they say.
I don't know what a rodeo is.
Okay, so do you want to kiss the duck?
Yes.
Rodeo.
Okay. So
As they say in my home country of Utah.
okay.
Go ahead.
So you kiss the duck. You just kiss on the forehead, you kiss on the cheek. You want to lock lips?
Lock beak.
We'll lock beaks in the way that makes a noise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you kiss the duck.
Yeah.
You kiss the duck. Instantly, the duck scrunches up and blushes horribly.
Aww.
And then a cloud appears above its head, and it starts sparkling like crazy. And then the guy goes, "He did it! He did it! He made it blush! Ha ha! Yeah, interesting. Oh, okay, this makes sense now."
Does it?
Did I just fulfill some kind of long-forgotten prophecy?
What?
I said, did I just fulfill some kind of long-forgotten prophecy?
Well,
Oh.
no one else can make the duck blush. And the duck's just,
Oh. Well, I did say I had some skills in showmanship and such. So now what do I do?
okay, so, well, basically the fact that we now get the magic duck to cast its spell, which is wonderful, we can do something with you. Would you like to be in the duck act? Or do you want to move on to something else because you're prestigious?
I'll go with the duck. I think the duck likes me.
Okay, here you go. Here's your duck. Go ahead. He hands it to you like a football.
All right.
And the duck looks at you.
Can I go now?
You're not going anywhere. Get in the box.
Oh. Can we talk about this first?
What do you want to say? Either you get in the box with the duck. He pulls out a big, giant, like, club. Or we're going to fight you.
Oh.
Okay. So I get in the box.
You want to get in the box?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get in the
How
box.
the mighty have fallen.
And the box closes up, and it just gets on, like, this, like, it almost feels like it's on a trolley.
Yeah.
And it just starts going really fast, like, going down, like, tunnels. And you're just in this box, like, okay. You're holding the duck, and the duck just looks at you, like, you're just,
Has he reached this radius you say we can't get outside of yet?
I pat it on the head as we ride.
oh, okay, and it just blushes again. It's like, ah. So eventually, you end up, and then the box stops. Just, it's really quiet.
I guess we've arrived. Hello? I'd like to knock on one of the walls of the box.
You hear someone lean into the box.
Not yet. Stop it.
Oh.
Just jerk it.
Are you just gonna wait it out?
Just jack it.
Do you know what we're supposed to do? I knock on the other wall. Whatever wall I just knocked on, I'm going to
Oh, okay.
knock on the one on the other side.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Carl, stop it. Not ready.
What am I doing in here?
You're the duck guy, right?
Yes.
Just cool it. Who you talking to? I'll stop it.
Am I supposed to be doing something?
You hear from a distance.
Oh dear.
You hear a really loud roar of a crowd.
Today is our lucky day.
Okay, so basically you just hear, the box opens up. The magic man with the magic duck, and you see a huge crowd, like 30,000 people. Just
That's a huge circus.
you are in like a coliseum now, just like, oh my god, yeah!
I hold the duck and go,
Hooray! Oh my god, it's the guy! Everyone's just freaking out.
we've never seen.
Oh my god!
I'd like to cast a little prestidigitation sparkle with my other hand.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I reattempt the fireworks.
Oh, do it
So,
again.
yeah.
You can re-roll that. I hate your pencil.
Okay.
Good, because it was a 4.
Move that pencil. There you go. Hey.
22.
Okay, so you get a 22. You just and you just send it up, and it just goes like, boo, this big giant fireworks, and they go, oh my god, oh,
Now they're all terrified and they burn you at the stake.
oh,
Please tell me during this entire thing the final countdown is playing.
yes,
But on
Yeah.
loops and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah. So you're just playing, you're just rocking out, and you're just dancing. Wind is hitting you in the face. You're just like, ha! You still got the duck, and the duck's doing a little bit of,
It's mimicking.
Yeah.
It's doing a little dance.
yeah. And just, yeah, so you made this whole thing. Everyone's going nuts. They're going crazy and everything like that.
And I mumble to myself, not a main event, my ass.
With
They're
your
like,
American
wow.
accent now.
Yeah.
Now the announcer says, wow, everyone, can you believe what we've just seen? What a fantastic show. Wonderful. Now, kiss the duck.
Is this what you all came to see? Is this what you want?
Wow, she wins. Woo. Deathly quiet. The duck just gets super red, super blushy, just, and then it just poops out a big bubble. And everyone's like, oh, and it's super big, really big, and then out of nowhere it just forms. You can see inside of it a castle.
Ooh.
It creates
The
an
duck
image.
butt castle.
Is it like a soap bubble or is it like bubblegum bubble?
It's like a soap bubble.
Okay.
But you can see inside of it almost like you're looking into like a window.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's like, oh. And then now inside the bubble you just hear emanating from it like a subwoofer. Just, once upon a time in a land, a knight decided to find his fair maiden. Oh, my fair knight is here to save us. Don't worry, my dear, I'm here to help you. But first, I must slay the evil wizard. As it's going on, everyone's just like, I haven't seen this one in forever. And everyone's just enjoying it and watching the story and everything. As we go on our journey, our friends are going to have Cody the bear and all these different things.
Cody 2012.
It's
Cody
all,
the bear.
there's all these different, like, it's a story. They're watching a movie now. What would you like to do? They're not focused on you anymore. They're looking up. So you're like here, and you're just this big giant movie bubbles playing.
Well, first of all, I look down at the duck and say, what kind of duck are you?
The duck looks at you and goes,
I thought so. I'd like to roll for perception to see if there are any exits nearby.
okay. Roll for perception.
16.
Okay. So what you see is there is one exit to the right, one exit to the left, both guarded by the big Minotaur guys. The ringleader is... Here, you know what? I'm going to draw it for you. Hey, my friend, we're going to draw today. All right, so I'm going to draw a little coliseum, even though it's enormous.
Tim's over here being a superstar while we're stuck talking to a freaking wall.
All was nice.
Yeah.
Rule number 1, always go left.
If Wiggy were here, he would have told us.
Yep.
And we would have been like, go to the interesting part. Okay, so you're in the center of this ring right here, okay? There's two entrances with two different minotaurs on each side. Then there, where it says R, is the ringmaster, and then he's kind of hanging out. You see him kind of pull like a big wad of cash out, and he's kind of counting it. And then you see over there is a big, large stage on the other side.
Like behind him there? On the opposite side of the ring.
Yeah, where I made those like two rectangles. This is a stage. What would you like to do?
Let's see. While the butt movie plays.
List of things I've never heard Tim say. Just one by one.
He's watching the butt movie.
Yeah. You've never heard me talk about watching a butt movie?
No,
Huh.
strangely enough.
I would like to sort of tiptoe towards the exit on the left.
Okay.
Is there any way to get up into the audience? I guess you would have said that if there was.
Yeah. You kind of have maybe like 9 feet ahead of you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're
Right,
in the
right.
Coliseum kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd like to sort of tiptoe over to that little exit spot.
Okay. So you walk over to the exits. So the left one, you said? Or the
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Yeah, one of them. Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk over, you see the big guards, and they go. They look down and they see you, and they're just like, "Hey, it's pretty good with the duck there."
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you gonna keep doing it?
Am I supposed to?
Is that how that works? I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan now. But...
Oh, thank you. They didn't really tell me what I was supposed to do once I actually got out here, other than, kiss the duck and then...
Well, apparently you know what you're doing. I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah, it's the bit after that I'm not quite sure on. So,
Okay.
I think the stage manager is right sort of through that door and down the hall a little bit. If I could just go in and speak to him a little bit, that would be
Oh, I
good.
see.
Just around the corner,
Okay. Well,
so I
just
could
show me a clearance badge and I'll let you by. If that's the end of your show.
You know what? I think I lost it on the way up
Really?
to, because they put you in those boxes and they send you down and all that. And I guess I must have lost it on the trip. But
Roll it for, charisma check.
all right. 17.
Nah, you're a good kid. You kiss the duck. Go on. So, yeah, he opens
Good
the
guy,
door.
good guy.
So he's letting you in. But as you're walking out, you see the ringleader.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually talking with one of the minotaurs, and he's looking over at you, and he's going like, he's pointing over at you, and the minotaur's like, so like you see something.
So
like,
I see. I look over towards them when I see that. So
Yeah.
when they do that, I'd like to just go as I sneak out the door.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you're heading out.
Yes.
Okay, that's
What
going.
if they just wanted to pay you?
He's got a duck buddy.
Of course, you're already swole with cash.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna erase this. Whoop. Boom. All right. So we're gonna take a bit to draw some more map. This is where I edit the thing. I mean Joseph, because Joseph's amazing.
I don't know, you might be editing some.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
No shit.
Oh. All right, so you're walking out. Okay, so you are here with the duck. There's 3 different ways to go. You have a sense of urgency that they see where you're going. They may follow you. Who knows? You don't
Yes.
know. Maybe they're not.
Uh,
Where do you want to go?
I'd like to roll for perception to see if there are any objects to hide behind.
Okay, roll for perception.
That's a 1.
Less
Well,
than good.
You go like this. You're like, You immediately smack your face to the wall, and you're just like, I can't hide.
I can't hide in that.
Yeah.
The wall man goes.
That's
"What do you
it.
think?"
Don't say anything. I would like to take off down the left passage because I
So-
always go left.
Up top here.
Yes, and as I'm running, I would like to prestidigitate a flare up into the sky since that's our signal to call out to these fellas so that they know where I'm at.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. So you're just gonna shoot it straight in the air.
Yes.
Okay. So it goes really high in the air. Roll for it. Actually, I want to see how high you're gonna get that thing.
16.
Oh, 16. You shoot it high into the air. It's going about
16 feet.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna double it. I was gonna say 32 feet. So, it's just, woo! So it goes really high. You hear just like a, you guys.
Okay.
Hey, did you hear that?
Is it our turn now?
Yeah, we're gonna go to you guys.
Okay. Now, did it make like a big flare? Like, is it something we
You
would've-
see like a red like psh, in the corner of your eyes.
You saw a shooting star.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wait, no. That's for us, isn't it? That's.
Is it? We didn't really establish any kind of
He
sound.
said he was gonna make a thing, and he does like to shoot off fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that he never actually does anything useful with that, like make bees come out of his hand or something. But
Well,
make it look like bees are coming out of his hand. That's what I would do.
crap. We're torn because Wiggy went this way,
Wait,
but Duke
Wiggy
is in
went.
trouble.
Well, he said,
Where's the
the
fence?
fence, right? Oh man.
Dude, like when we're looking up at it, what general direction? Like, is it towards the path where he went down to begin with, or what?
Oh, it's in that direction. So it's kind of
Like
like
where he came from?
yeah, where he
Okay.
that
Or where he
general
went.
area. Yeah.
We gotta go. Well,
Uh,
maybe he found Wiggy.
yeah, maybe
Let's
that's.
go help him. Then we'll resume finding Wiggy
Yes.
if he hasn't already found Wiggy.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna.
Hey, I would like to kind of bang on the wall as we're walking, and go, "Hey, if you hear our Wiggy friend, tell him to wait for us here." Wall
Please.
guy.
All right. On the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
All
Guy's
right.
shy, I think.
I'm part bear now. Hop on. We're going.
All right.
So you're feeling very berry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Extra
actually
bear.
have hair growing out,
Yeah,
but I feel like I have.
Right.
hair
You don't
growing
turn
out.
into a bear, but you're summoning
I'm
the
feeling
power.
very berry.
You're like running,
That's
you're
cool.
like galloping on all fours.
Yeah. And we're
So you're-
going down
you're-
that path.
You're going down that path? Okay. You see the two big guys again. You see the two big guys that he originally saw. And the guy's like, "Whoa, hey, what are you doing, Mr.
you
Animal
like
Man?
rear up like,
Who are you? Who are you?
Hey,
Stop.
bear!
No, you're not.
Oh,
is this the way
sorry.
to the circus?
No, I'm not.
Excuse me?
We're looking
You're
for the circus.
trespassing. What's with all the trespassers here? Zeus, can you believe this? Says he's about to say something. No, I understand how you feel, actually.
We're looking
good.
for our friend.
I'm
the
standing.
Duke.
I'm standing very heroically on Dench's back, who still looks rather bearish.
We're looking for our friend the Duke.
And a guy,
Duke.
Yeah, the
Duke.
Duke.
he's kind of annoying. He's got an accent that never stays the same.
You.
Where's Robes?
I know who you're talking about.
Do you? Which way did he
Yeah.
go? I'm still standing very heroically.
You're not getting anywhere near him.
Why is that?
He's a meal ticket. Get out of here now.
No, he's a person.
Show
but-
us where our friend is.
No.
Do it.
Get out of here, you big baby.
Whoa.
I'm not a big baby. I'm a big
Wait.
bear.
Hold on.
I want to swell up and be like, now you tell me where my friend is, or I'll.
I'm gonna hit you really hard in the face.
I will hit you even harder.
I would
Yeah.
like to kind of hold on to Dench's shoulder and kind of lean forward, like in front of him, and go, "You don't want this." Go. You don't want the pain he can bring.
I'm gonna bring some pain too.
By the way, is
I
this the
think you're a
circus?
liar.
I'm a barbarian.
I'm not afraid of dumb puns, you big chicken. You won't even try to hit me.
I'm raging.
no.
I'm a bear.
Now you've gone and done it.
Raging, I'm a bear.
Now you said the words.
How big is this guy?
What?
How big is this guy?
He's about like 7.5 feet.
Okay, so he's around my height, a little bit
The
taller.
other guy is bigger though.
The other guy's like 10 feet.
I want to. I'm in bear rage mode. I want to bear hug him and try to suplex him.
I would like to jump off as he's doing this.
Okay, you don't...
While screaming, I'm a bear!
You don't have... I mean, you can try to pick him up, but you don't have, like a martial arts ability.
Yeah, I know.
Supplexing him. So.
Well, I'm not trying to deal damage. It's a show of force. A show of bear force.
Okay,
Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to grab him. All right.
Yeah.
Roll for a strength check.
19.
Okay, 19. You are able to get your arms around him, but you can't lift him completely up.
Just kind of
You've
give him a
got
hug.
it.
Well, I'll just hug him. I'll be like, I'm a bear!
Okay. All right. So he's just kind of like, what are you doing?
As he's holding him, I would like to unsheath one little dagger and hold it in his face, like, you're gonna let us through. Boop, boop. I kind of poke his nose with it.
We're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay. I figured the initiative already started when I bear hugged.
No, I'm trying to intimidate him to let us through.
4. Or
Okay.
5.
14 or 12.
4, 14, 12. Okay.
4, 12.
Okay. So let's see. I'm going first, and then we're going to Troy, then Joseph.
Yep.
Okay. What he's gonna do is he's just gonna kind of like he forced himself out, and he's and he's going to try to headbutt you.
Can I danger sense that?
Let's see if we can. Yeah, it depends if you roll. Actually, let's both roll.
Okay.
To see who's gonna force it.
Okay. 15.
Okay.
Plus
So
whatever.
What's
Or were we rolling just a d20 or were we rolling a
Just
specific? Okay.
Just a d20.
Then 15.
All right. So you're gonna back up.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna stumble a little bit, so he's not gonna get the headbutt in. So he stumbles a bit, but he's gonna swing at you.
Okay.
So he's gonna go for an attack.
Okay.
Okay. He swings with a 9.
He misses.
Okay. He tries to just bash you on the head and misses.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going over to Trey.
Can I free action
As-
taunt him?
Maybe say
Just go.
say something.
Or just
Yeah.
go.
You can't see me. Yeah. All right. Cool.
I would like to get out the little bit of the bit of rope that I still have left. It's like half. It was like 50 feet of rope, I think, and I lost half of it into the butt of Boblina when I was riding Boblina.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
I don't think it was in the butt.
Yeah, it was Boblina's the butt.
Okay.
Buttlina. I would like to, as his arm is out, since I'm still on Dench's shoulder, I had like my little dagger out. I would like to grab onto his wrist, kind of swing around behind his neck with my rope, and kind of pull it back, trying to not seduce, but
Ooh.
You hear the wall go, oh.
I'm not trying to kill him or anything. I have this, and I'm trying to pull him back to like restrain him, like kind of pull it back on his neck to kind of.
So what are you grabbing on him?
I'm grabbing his wrist since he swung it out. I'm going to try and do a little acrobatic stunt to swing on it, almost like a little like.
I
Almost
want
like
you
a
to
little-
roll a strength check on that to see if you can pull him down.
I'm not pulling him down. I'm swinging. I'm using my weight to swing across his arm, grab his shoulder, and kind of go behind him. You know what I mean?
He wants to get on his back, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I see
I'm
what you're
using
doing.
like his arm is out, and I'm going woo.
He's doing a flip.
I
so.
see what you're doing. Okay,
Yeah, it's kind of,
Which would
it's
really
kind of.
be acrobatics, I guess.
Yeah, that would be acrobatics.
Yeah. I would call it acrobatics as well.
Sweet. I'm gonna do our acrobatics check because that's plus
Okay.
3.
So let's see if you can roll around him.
All right.
Do your thing.
14.
Okay. So you grab on him and you swing. You land on your back and you kind of like stabilize yourself. You're like,
On my back or on his back?
on his back.
Okay, you said my back.
So you're like, okay. And then he's just like, and he's trying to shake you off.
Okay.
So it's gonna take your action to do that.
Uh-huh.
So you're on him, but you're not gonna be able to do anything else.
I can't do anything with the rope yet. Okay.
Right, not yet.
Fine.
So you're on there. Okay, so we have.
Can I just kind of lightly slap him on my way so he takes like 1 damage or something?
No, you can't. So you've made it and you're holding
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull out the maul.
Cool.
Do the Babe Ruth point at him with it.
Yeah.
And you hear the da-da-da-da.
Okay.
We're summoning all kinds of heroes here.
Yeah.
John Cena is actually a bear.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched wrestling?
He's pretty intense.
Yeah. So, and I'm gonna
Cena.
swing at him.
What's that?
Swing at his big dumb face.
Okay.
With a 14.
14. That's gonna hit.
Oh, right.
Go for the damage.
You're raging.
5.
Oh, is it plus something?
Because
5.
I'm raging.
Okay.
Uh,
So you hit him in the bottom left of his jaw. Just go, cut! He's backing up. He kind of leans into the wall a little bit. You're kind of almost scraping the wall now. You're just
I poke over his shoulder and go, wait, I'm trying something.
Yeah. So you're really close to the wall now. So you have a little bit less room, but you're still on there.
I'm doing a little bear dance, whatever that is.
Okay.
I'm doing a bear dance. Yeah, because I'm feeling it. I'm raging, but I'm also a bear.
Okay.
So you could say you are really feeling it.
Yeah.
I'm
really feeling it.
All right.
I'll use backslash next turn.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like the fact that you just toppled on him. He says,
Did that and then taunted him on top of it.
So he's actually literally going to rush back at you and try to hit you again.
Okay.
He's really not happy with that.
So he's a Minotaur person and he's bull rushing me.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he's just gonna run at you and try to tackle you.
With that in mind, is this something where I could try to just straight up match strength with him? So if he runs up with me, I can just be like, "Brr," and hold him back.
You can attempt. Yeah, I made my roll, so let's see what you can do with that.
Just a D20 or a strength check? Or...
Give me a strength check, sure.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
Or 15, sorry.
Okay. As he rushes, it catches you a little bit off guard. You're not going to be able to stop him. He's going full force. He just kind of hip checks you. Mm-hmm. So his head is going right into your just gut.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna throw you off.
Okay.
All right. So you are taking 9 damage.
Even though I'm raging in bear form?
I'm
supposed to take half damage.
Okay, so then you are actually going to... I'm going to reduce that down to 6 then, because I was already reducing a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, you have a crap load of hit points anyway, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's nothing.
You're tanking.
That's nothing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did I just miss a golden opportunity with fast hands for my cunning action after that action of swinging? Could I have used fast hands to do the rope thing then? Would that have worked?
You have to make an attempt.
Yeah.
I'll remember that next time.
Gotta let me know what you want to do.
Well,
I didn't know if that would count as a dexterity check or not, is what I'm
Right.
asking.
I mean, you probably, but it depends on the situation, really.
Yeah.
So, okay, so he attacked you, and he knocked you back. You kind of stumbled a bit. You're you're a little bit farther away, and just so you're trying to catch yourself. If anything, probably you stumbled back, one hand pressed against the wall, and you caught yourself.
And it said, "Oh."
Yeah, the wall's anyway, the wall's
Would you guys quit touching my butt?
The wall's just that looked like it hurt. Nah. So you're getting knocked back, and then we're going over to Troy.
Not big guy?
What's that?
What about big guy? Is he doing anything?
He's just watching. Actually, really quick, I do want to go back to Tim real fast, if possible. So you went down that hallway. And so in front of you, you're actually seeing a purple door.
Oh. I was there whenever the guy said something about the yellow door, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I see this purple door and I think, I wonder. I'd like to turn back around and run back the other way down the neighboring hallway, and I'd like to roll perception on the color of the door.
On the one in the neighboring hallway?
Yes.
Okay, you want to just run around the corner and just go down the hall?
Yeah.
Okay, so you run around the corner of the wall, and you loop around, and you see the ringmaster there. He turns around really quick, and he's just, "You!"
I turn around and run down the other hallway.
Okay, I want you to...
Turns to one of those Scooby-Doo doorway gags.
Yeah, yikes! He run. All right, so you see him. As you do that, I want to... let's... Not a combat initiative. I just want to roll initiative with you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Strike up the Benny Hill music.
Yeah. 5.
Okay. So as you begin to run, you literally see a let's see. You're basically seeing him. He presses a button on the wall, and within that, you just hear there's like a loud like siren going off. And within that, you see the door that you came from. You're seeing 3 of the Minotaur guys come out, just and they're all ready, and they're kind of like, because you're in the middle hallway, so you just see them, and now they see you, and the ringmaster's like,
I know
so now you can do something.
Was I able to see around the ringmaster at all? Was I able to see if there was a door?
There was a door, but you didn't have enough time to look because you went like, and you kept running.
Damn.
You're seeing a narrow. You're seeing a fork with a bunch of narrow hallways. Narrow hallways of 3 guys. They're kind of doing this, and that allows you to see all 3 heads. You know what I'm saying? And then so it's like there's like lumbering down.
So there's a dude down at every hallway. Is that what you're saying?
No. Okay, here I'll draw it on the map. So, let's see.
These maps are getting so complicated.
I'm gonna clean this up real quick. This one's easy. You'll see. So it's like this, and boop, boop, boop. Okay. So they're all narrow hallways, okay? And I'm gonna draw the play. All right, let's see. We're gonna draw a sports play here. John Madden's ready. All right, so you did one of these. So we started at... I'm going to draw numbers from what you did, okay? You did 1, then you did 2, and you went, yikes. And
When you double back, you hit the 3 fellows on the end of the left hallway.
Let's see, actually. You see 1, 2, 3. I should make this more narrow so you get the idea that it's narrow. There you go.
When you run that fast with the magic ducks, what are you gonna do?
So you did the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's your setup.
Okay.
And the big 3 circular thingies over there are the Minotaurs coming at you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run.
What position is he at right now?
He's at 3.
Okay.
So I'm facing them. So I'm gonna turn to the left, which is the one that I haven't been down yet.
Yep.
And as I'm running, I kiss the duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're running down the hallway. Do you want to huck the corner, then kiss the duck, or do you want to kiss the duck first, or what do you want to do?
Kiss the duck and then run.
Okay.
Kiss the duck!
Kiss the duck! All right. This is going to be funny. All right. I need you to roll a d20 for kissing the duck.
How hard do you kiss that duck?
18.
18.
Are there any modifiers to that?
There's some tongue in that one.
You can add a wisdom to it.
Do I have anything? Oh, okay, so 20 then.
Okay, so you got an unnatural 20 on kissing a duck. Okay. So the...
it takes wisdom to kiss a duck properly, I always say.
It takes wisdom to kiss a duck.
That's right.
Anyway, so you go down the hallway, and you kiss the duck and you go down the hallway. As you do that, the duck just... out of its butt, this big giant bubble. It makes a big giant bubble within the room, and it's just, once upon a time, there was... And it's like, it's super loud. Just, I'll save you, my dear. What's a I'm going to... You're just running down the hallway with the duck, making this really loud bubble movie. It's like, So they're all freaking out, and you run down the hallway, and you see a yellow door.
I'd like to go through it.
You don't like to go through the yellow door? Okay,
Yeah,
so you
go
run
through
over. You notice that the door it's ajar, but there's something blocking the door, so you're trying to push it. It seems a little, like, rough. But it does open.
It does open.
Yeah, but there's something against the wall.
Against the wall? Am I able to get through it first? Like, can I get through the door?
Poorly barricaded or something?
Yes, that's a good way to describe it. What were you saying, though?
Am I able to push it enough that I can get through?
You can either make a strength check or attempt to do something. I'll tell you this, though. If you want to know how much space you have, you can put at least one arm in. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to reach my arm through and see if I can push whatever's blocking it out of the way. Or just sort of shift it, or at least find out what it is.
Okay.
Just kind of grope it a little bit, whatever it is.
You go for a reach, you can't feel it, so you're getting a feeling that it's actually below the door. So it's a small,
Just a doorstop.
you know what I mean, kind of like that, yeah. So it's basically like you don't know what it is, but it's pushing against you. But when you push the top of the door, it gives a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's something heavy at the bottom.
I guess I'll just go for that strength check.
You just go for a push?
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
It's worth a shot. I don't do the strength thing very much. What is that? 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. So you push the door. You're pushing it a little bit more. Now you can actually fit like your face in the hole.
Oh, I like hearing that.
I don't know. It's everything's
You are
funny.
running out of time. The movie's just like, but dear, I don't want to get the soup.
I hold the duck out just so that his head can sort of peek around the corner and say, "What do you see?"
The duck goes, and then you hear, I see a duck.
Huh! I'm pulling back through.
Oh, now it's gone.
That is.
Can I kick sort of at the bottom of the door? I don't know.
Do you want? I mean, is that what you want to do?
I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you want to just make like a melee attack to the door? I mean, I don't know. Use what you have.
I have a duck.
You do have a duck. I mean,
I got a duck and some overalls underneath my nice Duke uniform. That's about all I got. I don't know.
it's up to you.
This is one of the horrible times where you can't make suggestions.
There's only so much. I can't say anything. I can't. But the movie's just like, ah!
Can I burning hands this damn door down?
You can do that.
Okay,
Would you
that's
like
what
to
I'm gonna do.
Okay, burn the door down.
Unnatural 20.
Boom. All right, so you just touch the door. It just goes, and you just start hitting the door. Just and then it's just moving down, and just as the door starts to break down, it starts to melt, and so it's just like coincidentally, you find it funny that the movie goes as the volcano comes down and melts the entire castle, and it breaks down, and then you see instantly you see a cage with a familiar it's shadowy, but you hear a familiar voice just going like, I haven't seen that one.
Ha! Ha! It's him. Duck, it's him. I found him. I run into the room and then realize too late that I can't close the door behind me.
True. So you run in, and in the room, it's outside.
Yeah.
And you see like 3 big cages, and right in the middle cage is someone you may know.
Yeah.
You hear a familiar voice.
Yes, I'd like to run up to that cage and say, "I've missed you, my friend."
So you go this. Ah, I like you.
Good, I like you too.
Can neither of you remember his name? It's Wiggy.
Huh?
It's Wiggy.
I know.
Okay, I didn't remember if you knew his name or not. You were like, "It's you."
No.
Okay.
I made it. I didn't make it clear if it was
Okay.
Wiggy. Now he's close. It is Wiggy.
Yeah,
Of
okay.
course it's Wiggy.
I've missed you. And I have we have a new friend.
Ah! He grabs the duck and he kind of just pushes into it and goes. Ah!
Yay.
I found it.
Maybe you shouldn't hold him, actually, now that I think about it. How did you get in here? Did they catch you?
There was a man, he told me to come down here. He was like, hey, why don't you do this? And I was like, all right.
What did he have you do?
He's like, can you do ants? And I was like, no. He's like, can you count? I'm like, yeah. I was counting. And then he was like, all right, we're going to use you for the thing. We're gonna use you. He gave me a paper. I read it, and it says, bite. Bite. I don't know, bite.
Bite?
Yeah.
Did you have to bite someone?
No.
Did you have to bite
I don't
something?
know. You want to read it?
Yes.
Okay.
He hands it to you, and you skim through it, and it's like person who signed, like you're reading all through the fine print, and eventually it says will be used as bait in order to catch the other creature.
Huh. Oh dear.
I just didn't want to bite anybody.
That's good. Biting's not a nice thing to do. Now,
Yeah, I was worried.
Me too. Is there? I'd like to roll perception on the inside of this room to
Okay.
see if there are any keys or anything like that
Okay.
for this cage. 19.
19.
Yes.
All right. As you look around, you see a large, like, tool crate kind of thing. You know, kind of like it's like a big giant kind of like outside box that you'd put maybe gardening tools in it. Not like a shed, but you know what I'm talking about? Like a big, like an outdoor tool kit. So it's like a huge box. And then near it, there's kind of like a shelf. Like there's like a bunch of shelves and everything like that. And then you're still looking at like kind of like the stone walls and everything. But you're seeing outside. And then to your left, you're actually seeing this big, bulbous, like round pulsating thing. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's like this light bluish, like big mound thing. But it's kind of like got like, it kind of almost looks like it's got like some kind of like a thicker feel, like a callousy kind of look to it or feel to it. And then to your right, you literally just see this you see this like slumped over figure in like a cloak just sitting there.
So the big blue goopy thing. I want to touch it.
You want to touch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just touch it with my boop. I want to see what happens.
You poke it
if I touch it.
Okay. Roll a d20.
12.
You heal 2 HP.
Wait.
Cool beans. Okay.
Then I go, and go over to the tool chest.
Yeah, it feels really good when you're doing that. All right, so now you move over and do you want to open it or what do you want?
I'm looking for something that can possibly free my buddy from his cage. Well, actually, I should probably ask that other guy in the cloak first, I think, before I start looking for cutting tools. Okay. When you say?
Sure.
Yes.
I would suggest that you go. Okay, so you're going to go over to them, and do you want to say anything or?
The guy in the cloak.
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to. Did you say he was like sitting on the floor or?
Yeah, he's kind of hunched over. He's like just keeping to himself, and he's kind of quiet.
I'd kind of like to sort of crouch down and sort of poke him in the shoulder and go, "Psst, hey."
You can't reach him, but you can say something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he in a cage?
He's in a cage too.
Oh, okay.
He's like on the far wall, so you can't reach him.
Okay. Hey. Psst, hey.
You see the cloak kind of lift its head up to look. But we're going to act break, and we're going to go back to what you guys did.
It goes to your face, and you go, oh! And it's a commercial break.
Yeah. Star wipe, yeah. What happened? All right. So now we're going to go back to Troy after a guy just went like, ah, and just headbutted you. And it's like, dun, 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 dun.
All right. I would like to bring my rope around his neck and just kind of, it's hard, like, okay. So this is his back. I'm going to like push my legs backwards to kind of pull him back with me since I don't have a whole lot of like heft to me. Sure. I would like, but I'm not trying to kill him or anything. I'm trying to subdue him.
Okay.
Like, I want to pull him back and be like, let us into circus.
You're steering him.
Yeah, I just want to be like,
so you're pulling, is he by the neck with the rope?
Yes. So like, I'm trying to make him go like this.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. All right. So roll a strength check on that one.
14.
Okay. So the rope kind of moves up a little bit, but it just catches his chin. So you're pulling him up, and he's like,
and I'm saying, let us in the circus.
Okay.
That's all we want.
All right. No, you're gonna get involved. Stop it.
Involved with what?
You're gonna get Zeus really mad. Stop it.
I don't want to get Zeus really mad. I just want to go to the circus, man.
You gotta get a ticket. You gotta stop being illegal. Stop it.
It's kind of what we do. No, can you just let us through this one time? We just want to circle around to the front.
Stop what you're doing. I'm going to throw you off.
I mean, if that happens, you're going to get another medge to the face. It's not going to be pleasant.
He reaches back and he puts one hand on you.
All right, you made me do this. I would like to take out one of my knives and kind of put it in the back of his hand.
Okay.
Like just... So
you just want to attack him?
Yeah.
All right, so just roll for an attack.
Stab his hand.
I said you made me do this.
All right, that's cool.
Oh. This is strength that I'm rolling?
Yeah.
Well, it's a dagger.
Well, it's attack, yeah. So it's whatever your modifier is for your attack.
Dagger is dexterity, I think.
Yeah, it's dexterity.
Yeah.
So I got a 7.
Okay, you miss.
Damn.
He's bucking you around while you're pulling at him, and you try to make your move and you miss. He grabs you and he just hucks you. So
I'm holding onto the rope still, but
right.
Is that not?
I'm gonna get to that. So you do that. It kind of pulls on him a little bit, so it's just kind of like ugh. So it kind of it hucks him forward, but he still throws you. This guy's coming right at you.
Do I? Am I off him, or am I still holding onto the rope and kind of swinging by him now?
No.
This isn't the first time I've had to catch Mooney.
Yeah.
You still have the rope, but
it's not around him anymore. It is unraveled around his neck.
He roped it up. He caught himself but he threw you. He managed to get you off. So now you're flying right at Dench.
Yeah.
As we're flying, it kind of slows down a little bit, and I just go.
All right. So do you want to try to catch him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch him.
Okay.
Of course, I'm gonna try to catch him.
All right. I want you to roll for dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay. 7.
Okay. He's coming right at you. You go like, huh! And he just kind of headbutts you right in the gut, and then you go. So he hits you and then you catch him.
You catch me with your chest and then your hands.
That's not how you're supposed to catch the football.
No.
Yeah, no. Okay. You're taking 5.
Oh.
You're taking 3. I'm adding the modifier.
Okay.
So
That's not good.
Okay.
So now so he's just like he's kind of just not okay with what happened to his neck. Now we're gonna go back.
Did he take any damage from that at all? Or?
He's really annoyed. If anything, he's kind of distracted by it.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yay! I'm good at that.
Yeah. Yes.
I'd like to look and see what Zeus is doing before I do anything.
Zeus is just sitting there like.
So he looks kind of pissed off. But...
Yeah, he's just watching, observing, mad.
Yeah. I'm gonna put down Mooney.
Yay!
I'll be like,
I'm going, ow.
I'll scruff his head. Be like, it's okay.
I have all these rub roots.
Walk it off. Da, 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 da.
So you're gonna go attack him?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Let's see. He kind of got off balance, he's lurching forward.
Flinched a little bit. Yeah, he's still moving forward. He's still leaning forward at you.
Okay, I'm going with the uppercut.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, go for it, man. Hit him.
10.
That is going to hit. But it's gonna hit.
Okay.
Hit, but barely.
That's all I need, man. Holy.
Good.
14.
Just pah! He's just. You hear his teeth just kind of crack a little bit. He completely falls to the ground. He's just. Oh, Willie! He's just trying to get up. He's really.
Let
mad.
us in the circus!
He's just,
We just want to find the Duke.
He's just like, this. Zeus, can you believe these monsters? And then
Hey, you started it.
Zeus is just like, he's like, don't worry, my friend. I'm gonna deal with this. I'm gonna get you.
Can I?
He's having trouble getting up.
Can I walk over to him and just kind of is he on his back or?
He's on his back.
Okay.
He's trying to get up.
Just kind of drop the maul on his chest, holding it, basically trying to pinning him down. It's like a poof. Not an attack, but just a push him back down.
Do you have a mic you can drop onto his
Yeah.
Let's roll for it. Let's see who gets up. Let's see if I get up first.
Okay.
Okay.
6.
Wow, you just beat me.
Hey,
I got 5,
there we go.
All right, so yeah, he's just getting up, and then you kind of push him a little bit back down. He's like, come on, man.
I just shrug. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, hey,
Let's for the circus, man.
Yeah.
we just want to find the Duke. We didn't want to fight.
Box 4.
Thank you. I don't know what that means.
That's not my problem. That's where he went.
It is your
He went to
problem.
ring 4, okay?
Is this door still open that he put
It
the
is.
Duke in? Okay. So is that the only entrance we see, or is there no one
That's
behind
it.
them?
Okay.
Okay.
There's a road behind them, but that's the entrance you see.
So
Shall we?
which way are we going? Are we going door or the road behind him? He said ring 4.
Yeah. So,
Which way is ring 4 exactly? I say as I
Yeah.
put my dagger back in.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they go. I'm just told to put people in them.
Did you put a tiny troll in a box?
That's not my department.
Troll boxes aren't your department. Let's just go down the road.
I thought it was a dead end that they were in front of, and then they just knocked on the door.
No, they basically were like creating a wall of themselves. Like this is.
Oh, okay.
He just ran into two big dudes.
I'd like to address Zeus. Hey, Zeus, do you know where we can find box 4?
And I point at the other guy and go, let him talk.
I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
Please.
No.
Look, we're nice guys. We just want to find our friend.
No.
Come on.
No.
Please.
You guys are really nice, but. All right, hold on.
He pulls out a key.
Look. I'm not supposed to do this.
He kind of just throws it and falls to the ground.
Oh, thank you. What?
But telling you if you're mean to anyone else.
We don't want to be mean to anyone. We just want to find our friend. That's all I want. Where does this key go to?
What?
Where does this key go to? It's just a key. Okay, well, that's fine. Thank you, Zeus.
Okay.
We appreciate that.
As I walk by, I kind of give him a little on the back of his leg. Oh, I forgot my ring makes that noise. I kind of give him a little on the back of his little leg, like, thanks, buddy. Not on the butt, just kind of a,
Yeah, it is.
thanks.
That's exactly where it is.
He got a little chill, like,
All right, well, I'll pick up my maul, and I guess we're going down the hallway.
And you pick up your ball off him, and I go, keep walking. Ooh, ouch.
This is, you might want to go to a dentist about those teeth. Sorry about that.
He just kind of goes, not anymore.
So what do you guys do?
Continuing down the road behind them.
Oh, you're gonna walk down the road?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna continue the road, but we're gonna go this way
Oh,
really quick
Ah.
for the act break.
We're running out of time.
You were at an epilogue here.
Ooh.
Okay, so the cloaked figure kind of leans over to you. What? I know those eyes.
I can't see yours right now, actually. Can you...
Never mind that.
How did you get here?
Where are the others, though?
Hopefully they're on their way. If they aren't...
Where's Dench?
He went to look at a brick wall somewhere. I've been doing magic, so I'm definitely not a duke anymore.
No, I remember, I know. But listen. Just understand.
Yeah.
Use the purple one. Use it. Trust me.
Do I have a purple one?
Just trust me.
Okay, I trust you. What purple one?
You'll know. I gotta go.
Okay, do you want me to help you get out?
No, just take Wiggy and go.
Okay, do you know where they keep the keys?
I mean, come on, you're like a thief. Why can't you just pick the lock?
I'm not a thief. My friend's a thief. I'm the wizard guy.
I know, but you've look.
I have
you've tried
stolen
this
in the
before.
past,
You've
but
tried this
we're not
before.
here to talk about my background, okay?
No,
We're
I
just
understand that you're a sorcerer.
Not
but
dredging
come on,
stuff
man,
up
you
from
know
the
you
past
can-
here.
You can do this. I know you can. You've been stealing before. Try.
It's really
Look, here. Really? Here. Lockpick tool. Open it. You can do this.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I haven't
Duh.
lockpicked since college.
We'll give it a try.
Okay.
the old college try.
Thank you for trusting me. So
No
I'm gonna
problem.
I'll go over to Wiggy's cage and try out this lockpick mess.
Okay.
What does that go with?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of
Sleight
hand.
of hand. 15.
You open it up,
Hey.
and the door opens, and Wiggy just immediately just kind of like clings to you with arms and legs, just
I hug Wiggy back. Just like, it's good to see you again.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
I missed you.
I missed you too. You want to go and find the rest, our other friends?
Yep.
Well, we're hemmed in, aren't we? I'd like to roll perception to see if there are any other doors in this room.
Go for it.
Or any other ways out of this room. 13? Yeah, 13.
You see behind the cage with the big gooey thing, like on the side, like there's like cage. You see in the corner, about maybe 5 feet up, there's a ladder. Something to think about.
I say, hey, Wiggy, let's take that ladder, because there's a bunch of big guys outside.
What's a ladder?
That thing right there that's got the bars that you can climb on. Yeah.
He jumps off of you and he starts climbing the cage.
No, don't climb that. Climb that over there. See, way in the corner, if you look really hard.
He runs away, and then he just starts clinging onto the cage with the guy with the cloak, and he's just like, come on, Wiggy, go away.
I pick Wiggy up and I say, come this way.
Okay.
And as I walk towards the ladder, I sort of stick my finger out and I sort of swipe it along the big blue gooey thing again as I walk by. I just kind of go...
Okay, roll a d20.
Here we go.
Whoa!
You both catch on fire.
Okay. You take 3 damage,
Ouch.
and he takes 1 going...
That was like really cold.
Sorry, I shouldn't have touched it.
Holy crap! Are you really at 2 HP?
It's 12.
At 12.
Oh,
12. Oh my god, really?
That actually kills him.
He's, the screen goes like sepia tone, game over.
Yeah.
That's an important life.
Yeah, wasted.
That's an important life lesson, Wiggy. Never touch strange things where you don't know what they are.
Especially don't put them in your
Right.
mouth.
Yeah. And just for reference, I've got a Wiggy on one arm and I've got a duck under the other arm. So I'm just kind of walking around like this.
Yep.
How are you gonna climb a ladder?
Well, Wiggy can climb.
With his teeth.
I just gotta bring him over there first. So I get to the ladder and I just hold Wiggy out and I just go, climb this. Just go on. Climb
He's
this.
just like... So he's helping you like kind of lean yourself upwards. As you climb the ladder, you go over the roof ledge. You're on there, and you see people bust through the door. And they're just... Hold on. That's a really loud one. I've seen it before, but not like that. That was horrible. I thought it was pretty good. Shut up! He pushes the other guy. And so you're on top of the roof. They don't see you. And basically, you've kind of escaped, but we don't know. You may need to move fast.
Okay.
So, at that point, who are these people who are hiding these different creatures and other associates involved with this whole thing? Are they a part of it? Do they have some reason why they're being captured? Are they a part of the circus, or are they just prisoners? And who was the man in the wall? Who is the man in the cage? Who's anybody? So, and why is there a duck pooping? Movies. Anyway, so we'll probably find out next time on We're on a Quest.
We'll probably find out next time.